I am John, a Liquidator. This is the Liquidator Report, man. So we got to talk about the hottest stories in the streets, and that is Jake Paul getting the Sonic rings knocked out of him last night by Anthony Joshua, man. Now, one medical expert has come forward letting us know the severity of what transpired when Jake Paul actually was hit by Anthony Joshua's right hand. Now, I'm here to tell you, man, I was one that thought this thing looked a little scripted, the Jake Paul fights. Now, come to find out, as we all know, is that it's not scripted. It was real. Now, I thought it might have been scripted, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But come to find out, it was a real fight and real stuff happened. Now, I'm going to play out his first clip. So this was actually Logan Paul talking to Anthony Joshua about 30 to 40 seconds before his brother got the noodles knocked out his head. Let's listen to what he had to say. Let's listen to this, bro, because I find this to be interesting. Let's play it.
You the old guy now? That's crazy. Hey, so what are you going to do? This could be a legacy ender, AJ.
My goodness. My goodness, bro. He hit him so hard. Now, those of you guys who has not been following this thing, tracking this thing down, so this is what has been revealed about Jake Paul and this set injury that he had. It said Jake Paul reveals double broken jaw after Anthony Joshua fight. So he broke his jaw on both sides. So his whole bottom scrotum is broke. I think he got 2 titanium plates in the bottom portion of his jaw after this fight, which is crazy, bro. I think the gig is up for Jake Paul. I really do, guys. I feel like he needed to just go back to YouTube, come back to the platform, lead this whole boxing thing along. Think he had a good 5-6 year run with it and just possibly let it go. You made your money. He probably made upwards to $100 million off of all these fights that he's had. I think just for his well-being and for the Paul family, I think it might be time for him to hang up the gloves. I believe the gig is up, Jake. I just got to be honest with you. I don't want to see this kid get hurt in any shape, form, or fashion. Now, just like I stated, a medical doctor who we all have tracked here on the channel. I tracked him before with Caitlin Clark, injury, Sophie Cunningham. So this is Dr. Chio. I think that's his name. That's how you pronounce it. Let's give it a listen to what he had to say about Jake Paul injury.
Whenever you thought of the Jake Paul fight, the injury, mandible fracture, and need for surgery is real. This is Dr. David Chow at Sports Injury Central, SICScore.com. Not just football, but all sports. The punch, the knockout punch, the jaw fracture, mandible fracture are real. CT scan was shown by Jake Paul, as is typical, broken in 2 places, displaced in at least 1. Need for surgery and plates, multiple plates, at least 2, maybe more. Also, dental injury. Teeth are injured. Don't know the extent, could lose teeth. Now remember, teeth are living structures. If the roots are injured, like those of a tree, the tree may die out. So dental work to be determined. The good news is, should have full recovery, but it will be 6 months before he returns to boxing to be able to take a hit on it. He will lose weight. Making cruiserweight won't be a concern next time because it's hard to eat with jaw surgery and potentially wired shut. In addition, liquid diet, etc.
Now, Jake Paul did come forward and state that he will be going on a liquid diet. Now, this is another angle of the fight, of this punch. Let's watch it. My goodness, man. My goodness. Now, somebody who spoke about this fight was none other than Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp last night on Nightcap. Now, they gave some brutal clarity and brutally honest with this fight and their thoughts about it. Let's give it a listen.
What we saw tonight from Jake Paul, the training went nothing like that. Their training, nothing he did in that ring was taught from the trainers that he has. Nothing. But once you get in that ring with that kind of fighter, you overwhelm everything that you learned through camp. It's out the window. It's out the window. You breathing heavy in the first round
because he's running. Ocho, he's not normal on his bicycle. That's a big 215 pounds, and to get on your bicycle and retreat. If you notice heavyweight, that's why the only really heavy, when you go back and study heavyweight, Ocho, the only one that moved was Ali. Ali weighed 205.
That's it.
You start getting these heavyweights 220, 225, 230, 245. You get Klitschko 6'6". You get Fury 6'8", 6'9", 260, 270. You get Lennox Lewis 6'6", 255. Now you start to get, and it's not a division, but they're what we call super heavyweights. Riddick Bowe, those big guys, 240, 245, 50, on up. You can't move like that. It takes oxygen.
Hey,
y'all heard how your boy was breathing. I don't want to break it up, Ocho, but you heard how your boy was breathing. It takes a lot of oxygen to move 255, 260.
And you know what's funny too, Unc? You have to be so confident and so skilled defensively to have a weight gap, a weight gap and height gap that much of a difference.
Yeah, that disproportionate.
You have to be you have to be that much more skilled as if you were Jake Paul. You got to be just elite to be able to what you lack in size and punching power, you got to make up in other areas. And he's just not able to do that in such a short amount of time. 5 years ain't enough time.
No, Ocho. And he's never, you talk about a guy, Anthony Joshua probably been boxing since he was 10 or 11 years old. To go all the AAU, he probably had, how many amateur fights you think he had? Somewhere between 50 and 100? Maybe even more. And then to compete at the Olympic level. And he's a pro. I think if I'm not mistaken, he's a two-time world champion. So he fought the best. But let me tell you what you can't simulate, Ocho. That power.
No.
You can bring all you guys you want to, but you got a guy that's 6'6", 243 pounds, and he's dropping. Did you see when he hit Jake Paul that final time? Did you see Jake Paul say
his face? Yeah, he ain't felt that kind of power.
Hell no.
He never felt that kind of power. Wearing hair gear and 16-ounce gloves or maybe 20-ounce glove. If most heavyweights wear 20-ounce gloves and train,
He should have used training gloves. Jake Paul said after the fight he think his jaw is broken.
Yeah, I think it is. What you expect? It's a different level. I mean, you bit off more than you can chew, but I commend you for getting there. I commend you for getting there.
Now, that was Nightcap speaking about this whole situation, man. It's just going to be interesting to see how Jake Paul actually recovered from this, how he moved forward with his boxing career, if he even still have a boxing career after this. I want to know you guys' thoughts down in the comment section right now. Be sure to hype the video, like the video. I am John, the Liquidator. This has been another episode of the Liquidator Report. And until next time, peace out.